Hello, I'm just going to do a quick review on the Ruckman Reference Wide Margin Bible. And I brought mine here so you can see how much bigger the wide margin is. It's quite a bit bigger. Obviously, you need to make room for those wide margins. So this one, pretty heavy, but this one is really heavy. It's hard to pick up with one arm, to be honest, but if you don't want to tote around like a huge Bible, probably not for you, because it is big and heavy. But if you're a note taker, it's worth it. So this one is lambskin, and they have an option of having calfskin on the wide margin. So if you prefer calfskin, it would look more like this on this. Lambskin tends to be more soft and smooth than calfskin. As you can see, this has a bit more rough look, and it's not as soft and not as flexible. So this is a lot more flexible than calfskin. And the one thing I don't like about lambskin is if you have like a coat zipper or anything like that that would get up against this, it scratches real easy. So you definitely want to put a Bible cover on it. Calfskin, it's going to scratch, but not as easy as lambskin. One of the things I don't like about lambskin. But other than that, I do like the lambskin. It's soft. So the spine of the wide margin is missing Bible Baptist Bookstore stamp. I don't know if they've done away with that or if it's just not on the wide margin. I'm not sure. But that is missing, and it has two black ribbons, just like this one. These ribbons did not come with it. These were placed here by my mom. This is actually her Bible, and I borrowed it to do this review. So don't expect all these purple ribbons in your wide margin Bible. There's only two black ones. So inside, it's the same as far as notes. Got the notes, got the title page and the presentation page. If you want more detail on the Ruckman reference in general, I suggest you watch my other video, because I'm kind of just going over the wide margin Bible itself, not really Ruckman's character and his notes and everything like that. If you want more detail, I would go to my other review I've got on this Bible. So I'm going to open up to Genesis so you can compare the margin space. I can get my pointer finger. I have very small fingers, by the way, but I can get my pointer finger on the regular Ruckman reference, and on here I can get two fingers. So double the space on the side. On the bottom, very substantial amount of space. I'd say double on that too. So you have a lot of space to work with on the left, the right, and the bottom and top. The only thing that you're giving up with the wide margin is the type is a bit smaller. I'm not sure if you can tell that through the camera, but it is a bit smaller. Not a lot, but if you have bad eyes, every point counts. I'm younger, so that doesn't really bother me, but if you already struggle already, this looks bolder, it's bigger, and obviously they've shrunk the type on this so they can have more margin space. So you are giving that up. Another thing is in the back, I noticed earlier, the regular Ruckman Reference Bible does not have this. Phew, this is heavy Bible. These pages are even hard to turn because it's heavy. It has all these note pages, lined. These lined note pages. So I'd say there's about 10 of them there. So I guess they figure since you're getting a wide margin, you must be a note taker. So they've added all these extra lined pages in the back, which is really nice. I would like to have that in my Bible. And they're also wide margin. So, get her ribbons back in there. That is nice. That's not in the regular Ruckman Reference Bible. You just get the standard white pages in the back and the front like that. So you have those extra in the back too, so you have plenty of space to write your notes. And I think that is probably it. I'm trying to think if there's any differences that I missed, but basically just to see how much space you have to write is the main thing. So if you are a note taker, it's really worth it. I'm considering switching over to a wide margin just because I take a lot of notes. If you would see my everyday Bible, it's full. I haven't gotten mine full yet. I just got this not too long ago, so I haven't really switched over from my old Bible. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. But I'm an avid note taker, so if you are, this would definitely be worth it. And it's $160 on Bible Baptist Bookstore. The regular Ruckman Reference Bible is $140. I did look at that. So $140, $160, $20 difference. I didn't look if the price goes up with lambskin. That I did not look at. I don't think it does, but you might have an upcharge for lambskin. Not sure. Same gold gilding. Everything else is the same as far as the text inside, just wider margins and more places to take notes. So definitely recommend the Ruckman Reference wide margin. Hope this video helps you make a decision.